it's D Lord the RN. I have been super happy because, let me just drink some water first. I have been really happy because I have been able to find some kind of rest and schedule that works for night shift. Yay! Because as you all know, I went straight from like 6 weeks of day shift, now doing like 6 weeks of night shift, and it was such a hard transition when you have not been doing that like ever. It's unheard of for me. And so my sleep was getting really messed up, and I have found some balance. I'm still trying to figure out how I can get really good balance though, so that I can still go to the gym on my days off, because I'm just like burnt out. I have no energy, and when I do have time off, I just want to watch Hallmark. So I know, right? Hallmark. Who doesn't want to watch Hallmark on their time off? So in that last video, I forgot to mention one product that I have, and it is such a game changer. And then number two, I kind of wanted to just do like story time, but just a little bit more talking. But so the product that I didn't mention in the last video that I think is a game changer is, ta-da, a back clip. Our stethoscope is super vital and super imperative to our job. And I got this back clip from my boyfriend as a gift. I also received this as a gift, my stethoscope. It's a cardiac 4, I believe. And he didn't want me to wear it around my neck where I would wear out the tubing. And not only that, but I told him that it gets in the way of my patient care when I'm like leaning over helping a patient do something, and like your stethoscope is on your neck, like hanging and bouncing off of your badge and just hitting you in the chest, and it's clingy and it's loud and it's heavy. And so he found a back clip on Amazon that a doctor created. It is made out of real leather. It is called a back clip, so you guys can get it on backclip.com, and or you can get it on Amazon. I will post that below. Mine is a black one. I believe it comes in a couple of colors, or maybe just another one. It works like this. It just opens up and you have your stethoscope in there. I've abused it quite a bit because I have had it for a while now, all through nursing school almost. It clips like this. You can clip it to your pants, your pocket, wherever it feels comfortable for you, right down by the waist. I've gotten so used to wearing this that it doesn't like bother me. The first couple of times I just wasn't like used to it and grabbing my stethoscope down at my waist, but now I am. And this product was created by a doctor, actually. I so far have not seen another nurse in my hospital carrying it, using it. I've only seen it at the other hospital I used to work at. The doctor was wearing one in ICU where I was at, and I was just like thrilled to see him wearing it. And when he saw mine, he kind of glanced at it too, so I was like, yep, I have one too. So if you guys honestly hate how your stethoscope just sits around your neck, it's heavy, not only that, but a lot of nurses just like take it off, leave it wherever they're sitting at their desk, throw it onto their clipboard. We pay a lot of money for these stethoscopes, and mine was a gift from my boyfriend, which I am so thankful for. But if someone just got up and walked away with it, I would be extremely upset, like extremely. I also have a little black clip that sits right here, and it's by Littman as well. It's got my name on it, so you can't take that off unless you were to like cut it off. But if someone is cruel enough to take the time to cut that off, like, that is just cruel. So yeah, that product is really awesome. I meant to mention that in my last video, so I sort of forgot about it. Also, nah, never mind. Anyways, to story time. So, what I sort of want to talk about is the different waves of emotions that a new grad nurse goes through. There are so many things that we experience, and we don't sit down and take the time to think about it, to reflect about it, to talk to anyone about it. And if you are, good for you, kudos. Sometimes we are better at taking care of other people than ourselves. We are better at taking care of our patient, and we put them before ourselves. So I want to say self-care is really important, and it's something I'm still learning to find balance and find again. I will have to say that this whole transition from days to nights has been wild. I'm finally getting a rhythm in my sleep where I'm not super tired by the time it hits like 3 to 4 a.m. on my shift, and I'm able to give a good report in the morning. I remember the first week of night shift, I was so tired. I was yawning at like 5 o'clock in the morning because nurses do 7 to 7. And the next shift came in and we were giving report, but I was like falling asleep and in and out of it. My preceptor was doing all the talking because it was my first week on nights. And so after she was done, I told her that I could not stay awake. I was about to fall over and it was so hard to fight. And she said, I know, I saw you. Like I was looking at you. So she was like observing me, and I was just like unable to fight that drowsiness that overcame me. So I want to say it starts to get better by week, but like the third week of doing night shift. And then you start to kind of have a pattern and your body kind of gets used to it. And at times on your days off, you're still going to feel really confused and you're going to be like, I don't know how I'm feeling right now. I have different moods right now. I'm a little moody, I'm hungry, but I'm tired. Is my body supposed to be awake right now, or am I supposed to be sleeping? Am I supposed to be eating? Like, it's waves of emotions, and just like you don't know what to do. You just feel a certain way, and it's hard to explain, but those of you who are in the same boat understand. And let's see, along with sleep, as a new grad, self-care is hard because I'm having a difficult time keeping up with a exercise regimen. I was doing really good while in nursing school and during my summer breaks, but starting this job, I get super tired and exhausted, and I'm mentally just drained. On my off days, I just want to relax and rest, and I'm like, it's my day off, but you know what, it's important to still do self-care, so I'm trying to find that balance. On my days off, right now I just want to watch Hallmark. Like, who doesn't want to spend their time off watching Hallmark? So that's what I'm kind of doing. And sorry, I gotta take this hair clip because it is just hurting my head. Oh my god. So another thing, nursing, I cut my hair because like I cut it way more. It was like maybe down here, somewhere like there. But I cut it because it hurts my head to tie my hair all the time, every single shift, put in a bun, put in a low bun. You know, it just became something that I didn't want to deal with temporarily. So another thing that makes my schedule a little crazy is that I have to do a lot of certifications and update on things so that I can stay current to practice by the standard of care of my hospital. I am getting my ACLS. I need to renew my BLS. I'm getting what we call NIH for stroke certification. So yeah, I will be a stroke certified cardiac nurse soon. Exciting. What else? What else did I want to talk about? Oh, just if you're still in nursing school, hang in there. You guys will get through it. You will get to this moment. But when you get to this moment, you will start to kind of think about nursing school and be like, that was a different kind of hard. This here is way more different. if you're not doing a new grad program, I highly recommend it when you come out of nursing school, because you will get the guidance that you need. You will have mentorship, you will have preceptors, and you won't have burnout in the sense that it'll be like such a quick onset. You will practice more safely. You will learn how to build your nursing practice based off of other nurses that you get to closely work with. So I really, really am grateful for my new grad program, and I am going to finish orientation soon, and my new grad program is a full year. So I have a lot of support while I am doing my first year of nursing. I am very thankful for that. I will say though that I'm starting to get to the end of my orientation where I need to be a little more independent now, doing the full patient care. I I question myself every like 5 to 10 minutes of my shift. Like, is this the right thing to do? Is this what I still want to do? Why did I go into nursing? I question my competency. I question my happiness. I question my decision making. I question my critical thinking. I just everything, and I'm still like worried about my patient at the same time. Like, oh gosh, please be alive and breathing when I open your door and check up on you at night. And like you're giving medications and you're still checking like your 6 rights of medication administration like more than 3 times. And you will probably do that for a while, is what I hear from many nurses. Because you just want to make sure you are being safe, you are doing what's best for the patient, and you are keeping them safe. Those are your priorities. Charting is, it's just not going to be something that you would just pick up right away. It'll take time to learn the charting and how to fully do your assessments in a timely manner, which I am still doing. So yeah, I need to have more faith in myself is what I've been trying to like tell myself during my shift. A lot of the nurses that I have been precepting under, they tell me I'm doing great, but I mean, you are your own worst critic, and that's just the way it is. What else, you guys? I will have to say that a lot of the real learning that I have done is starting my career. I've just grown into a professional, and I'm starting out my career and just kind of putting my foot down, finding my roots, and just kind of maneuvering, learning, and learning. And don't ever stop learning. It's frustrating, it's draining, patients drain you out, but at the same time it's rewarding, and those kind of come in waves with different patients, and you will start to have moments where you're like, oh yeah, this is why I'm a nurse, this is why I became a nurse. I have had moments during orientation where I'm taking care of a patient, and when you build that patient rapport and you either discharge them or you're teaching them, and there are just moments where you connect with your patient, and it makes you just remember, like, this is why I went into nursing. I care about people. I want to prevent them from getting worse than their baseline, and I want to see them go home at their most optimal level. I want to learn about healthcare and learn how to navigate it, learn how to advocate for my patient. And a lot of this kind of relates back to myself and always preventing myself from certain diseases, and my family, and especially my parents. One of the big reasons why I went into healthcare, and so I want to be able to do this for other people and their loved ones, as I want to be able to do it for my parents and my own family. So I've had a lot of those moments, and I'm really thankful for them. They really have touched my heart, and I have learned so much new stuff that I'm just still amazed, and I can't believe how much there is to learn after nursing school, especially if you pick a specialty. I probably would not have done it any other way. I think I still would have picked telemetry at the beginning. The heart is just a very unique organ in the body that just, I don't know, I just love the heart. So anyways, past all that, I think that for new grad nurses, we will have a lot of moments where we lose courage, we lose faith, and we have to stay strong. We have to have a good support system, make friends, make a lot of friends in the hospital, make acquaintances. I will tell you guys that your CNAs, I haven't really quite learned doctors yet since I'm now on night shift, but your CNAs, and for me specifically, my teletechs, those would be the people I hold closest to me and build a relationship with, including my charge nurse, because you will need them so much throughout your shift, and they will be there to help you, and you will do the same for them in return. So I think that a lot of new grads sort of just kind of question their competency, and sometimes you'll be doing something and you really won't know it because you don't know what you don't know, and you know what you do know. But somewhere, like, you've learned it in school, and you've learned the foundations, you've learned the most basic things that will help guide you through your critical thinking, and you will get to your answer. You will. And if you just kind of think about it and talk your way through it, sometimes you'll even surprise yourself, because I know I surprise myself, and I'm like, whoa, I did know something. Something stuck with me through nursing school, and I've had many, many, many of those moments already. So anyways, this video, I feel like it's been long enough. Great talking to you guys and sharing some of my experience with you. So until next time, have a beautiful day and stay blessed. Bye guys. You guys, one last note on that. After I turned off my camera, one thing that I want to say is that we are all human, and we all work very hard at our jobs, no matter what role we play. And I want to just say that I want everyone to just take a moment to just thank someone for whatever it is that they may have done, even if they have done nothing. It feels really good to just be thanked by someone and to be acknowledged. The reason I say this is because I had an instructor when I was in nursing school who challenged us to just learn like a housekeeper's name during our clinical orientation and just thank them for what they're doing. And so I went and I got a housekeeper's name. I introduced myself to her when I was a student, and I just thanked her for cleaning something. So when I'm at work and I run into someone who's like mopping the floor or taking the trash out or fixing a doorknob, I just take a moment and just say, thank you for what you're doing. Thank you. And I say that with being like my most genuine and sincere way, because we all work really hard to do what we do in order to help each other in the hospital and any job really, to get the real big jobs done. Every single role affects the other one, and nothing would be possible without everyone helping each other out as a team. So I think it's really important to just stay humble and just remember to thank someone. So that's all. That was just my little don't forget to, okay? Anyways, I'm officially done now. So have a beautiful day and stay blessed. Bye.